Monster Movie Media presents. Blast from the past. You really don't show. Laughing gas. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. 'Cause even James has a podcast.
What up, dudes and dudettes? It's your BFF, Mr. James H. Carter II, bringing you episode 47 of the Even James Has a podcast, presented and produced by Monster Movie Media and available on Stitcher. Smart radio for your smartphone. First of all, let's get this party started in saying, happy belated April Fool's Day. I hope everyone had an off-the-chain April Fool's Day this year. I hope that, it was everything that everyone dreamed it would be and more, and everything had worked out really well for you, and everything great. Totally. So, as I stated last week I was in the middle of moving, and then I actually moved. And, I am now currently a resident of Red Bank, New Jersey, and been here for about a week, and it's amazing. Love this town. I loved it before I got here. I love living here. It's pretty fucking awesome. So, Red Bank, New Jersey, that's what's up. So, because of that, not too much else to talk about, because who wants to talk about moving and unpacking on a podcast, unless it's a moving and unpacking podcast, which this is not. This podcast is about good, awesome stuff, and coming up in this episode, I'm going to be sitting down with our beautiful, luscious co-host. We're going to be throwing some spoiler-free movie reviews at your ass, and you're going to catch them with your hands, not your ass. And smack dab in the middle of it, we have a special guest that just swinged on by as we were recording this live at Roxy and Dukes in Denell, New Jersey. That's right, as I alluded to last week, Jess from Gorgeous and Gory, and soon to be of the Gorgeous and Gory podcast presented by Monster Movie Media, stopped by to join in the movie chatting fun, and maybe we talked about some other stuff. I don't know, we just gotta check it out and wait and see. So here it is. All right, yo, what's up, everybody?
Hey, y'all. How have you been?
I'm great.
I was talking to the listeners.
Sorry. Listeners are great. I'm speaking on their behalf. And we're at Roxy and Dukes in Denell, New Jersey.
Hell yeah. Another great episode of the Even James Has a podcast.
Yeah. Let's get a roll call. Let's let people know who's talking to their faces.
It's Mark. Me.
That's Mark. Who's next in the roll call?
I'm Captain Lou Albano Jr., Philip, Howard, Hansen, son.
Great. Who else is in the roll call?
That's who that is. And my name is James H. Carter II, and we are here to talk to you about movies. We're going to be bringing you our patented spoiler-free reviews.
Are you people familiar with what movies are?
They're pictures that move. They're the moving pictures with sounds attached to them.
Oh, my favorite kinds of pictures.
Yes.
I mean, if you look at photography, it's like,
God.
Why don't you just go chisel on a fucking cave wall? Yeah, Yawn City.
My favorite photography pictures are the dirty ones.
Oh,
yes.
Well, I mean,
like pigs and cows.
Piggies.
And farms.
Love it.
And stuff.
I like how you flipped that.
Love it.
I thought you were going to talk about boobs and vaginas.
Why would I do that? I'm a man.
Well, some of us like boobs and vaginas, and some of us like Pig's boobs and vaginas, I guess.
I feel like we're getting off topic. I don't know why.
So, this episode is the movie episode.
We're just gonna throw down some flicks. I saw a few. We didn't really plan for this. I have some things in mind. I'm gonna throw some shit at you guys.
Please don't. I would rather talk about movies.
All right. Well, then I won't throw shit at you. But let's talk about the film Hesher.
So one of
um,
my favorite films I've seen recently.
So let's give a little brief synopsis of what the film is before we jump in with our thoughts on it. Spoiler free, of course.
Yes.
Hesher, who wants to give the description? Because I...
All right, well, Hesher's a movie starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Natalie Portman,
Yep.
Dwight from The Office, his name.
What's his name?
Yeah, Dwight Yoakam.
What the fuck is that dude? Why can't we remember that guy's name right now?
Rainn Wilson.
Rainn Wilson, yes.
And a little kid.
Coy.
Let's say little kid and his dad, Rainn Wilson, have recently lost the wife/mother
Right.
in their life.
It takes place in the 70s, too. That really sets the vibe.
Does it?
Yeah, definitely.
No.
You don't think that
I don't
takes
think
place
so.
in the 70s?
No, not at all.
I
That
really
was-
thought so.
No, that was.
I don't think so.
That was supposed to take place in.
I think it takes
current
place now.
times.
That's a present day.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure.
There was a lot of dated things in the background, too.
Yeah, I think that was. I mean, personally, I thought that was to show the staleness of everyone's lives and.
Well, we're going to have to do some research on that, because
mundaneness.
I was pretty
I mean-
confident that it was not present day.
I mean, maybe 80s.
Well, no, he sets the
But
kid's car on fire, and the car was a modern vehicle. It was like a
Yeah.
newer.
Yeah, that's a spoiler right there, Phil.
Well, fudge me for trying. You know, this is difficult, and if I give away a spoiler, you know,
This is
it's
fucking
been out.
patented. It's
It's
fucking patented.
let's, fuck it. The movie's been out for a while.
All right,
so-
all right.
Can I just continue?
Yes,
So,
it's
all right.
dated, stale.
All
Everyone's-
right.
got it.
So there's a father and a son, and they've lost their mother/wife. They're
Right.
living with a grandmother, and the little kid's a little, they're both in shell shock over the loss. And
Right.
one day, the kid happens upon a dude
Yeah.
played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, whose name is Hesher. And he comes into the kid's life like a magic fairy, and just kind
sort
of,
of.
kind of spices things up. And
Yeah.
Natalie Portman is in it, and shit happens, and I liked it.
I would say on a scale of hated it, kind of liked it, loved it, and really loved it and would watch it again, I would say I'm the last one on that list because I really, really, really champion this movie. There was a spirit to the whole thing that just it was to me a film about embracing spirit and uplifting yourself by all means necessary, and fuck it if it damages somebody else, because that it's personal freedom is what you're striving for.
Yeah, I mean, that's a statement. Well, let me tell you guys that I love this movie. 5 stars. Everything about it is excellent. First of all, the acting. Joseph, I mean, every other role that he's played, he's been like, I'm a little frail Bambi deer lamb, please don't hurt me. Like, I didn't see a hint of that in his performance.
Was he the kid from Third Rock from the Sun, or the
Yeah.
kid that saw dead people?
He was Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh,
But yeah, I mean, most
Um,
sticks out to me from 500 Days of Summer. It seems like,
Yeah. 500 Days of Summer, I would say he was good in The Lookout. That was a really good, underrated,
I haven't seen that.
not very well seen movie that I thought was really good. The Lookout was really, really good.
I wanted to see it, but I
Yeah,
haven't.
well, you should, because it's good. Yeah, I mean, I thought he was decent in Inception as a dude, but like,
Yeah,
kinda
no,
whatever,
yeah.
That's right,
whatever.
It was Inception as
And then he's gonna be in the new Batman movie.
Right, and I was kind of like, well, what's he going to bring to that? And after seeing Hesher, I was
Yeah.
shutting up.
And then, I mean, also though, I'd say 50-50, he did a really good job.
Yeah, but he still had the frail
Oh, definitely,
thing.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
there was this like just no sign of it at all. Like it was perfect. And the other thing that I love about the movie, and there's many things.
Yeah.
I like movies that are very crass and very touching at the same time, that are completely unapologetic for taking both tones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
it's not afraid to be emotional, but doesn't. It would totally offend our mothers if they tried to.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, yeah. It's,
Watch
it's
this.
yeah.
It's the kind of emotional that you get if you're under a certain age, I think, because
Oh yeah.
everybody else would just take the potty mouthness of it and take that away with it. You know what I mean? It's definitely not for the conservative bunch, but I don't know
No.
if you guys know this about the movie. A little fun fact: it's loosely, I mean, not based on by any factual matters, but
right.
the character of Hesher is built around former dead Metallica bassist Cliff Burton.
I did read that.
He has been resurrected, supposedly,
I-
which is why I say former dead.
Right, because he's formerly dead.
Yeah. And I'm not a big Metallica fan, but they were used extensively in the soundtrack. There's like
Right.
5 songs.
Yeah, and that's I had to interject and say that element, the way that the Metallica songs were edited into the film,
Yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah.
Because the songs that they used were from the Metallica days when I would listen to them when I was a kid, and so I already have like
They,
emotional attachment to it.
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they were all Metallica songs with Burton playing bass.
No, there was
Not.
most of them were, but I know there was "Shortest Straw" from "A Justice for All," which was
Oh,
not,
well,
which was the
thank you
yeah,
for
you fucked up on that
striking
one.
me being wrong.
They used that one a lot, so that was. And the thing about Hesher's character is that he actually reminds me of like the sketchiest dudes that I saw when I was a teenager on the school bus.
It's fucking awesome. You should see it.
Oh yeah, so yeah. I mean, I love that.
Joseph-
It's just like, you know, it totally, like you said, like it has the spirit to it. Like it
Right.
totally embodies a certain. It knows what kind of movie it is, and it's not afraid to be crass and joyfully,
Foul-mouthed.
like, well, I would say like joyfully destructive,
Right, right.
Yeah.
but also, you know, you could bring a tear to your eye at
Yeah,
points.
and
That would be
I will
great.
actually. I'm gonna admit to the podcast audience that this film did make me cry.
That's an exclusive right here.
That is. I'm not. I mean, I don't want to spoil alert for what made me cry, but I'm sitting there and I'm like, "No, you're not. No, you're not making me cry, you fucking asshole." I was like,
Right?
it was like I was just powerless to the tears that were forming in my eyes, and I don't remember last time I cried about anything. And movies usually don't make me cry because I don't know, I usually just don't go there.
Yeah.
Like
Because you don't have
emotionally,
feelings.
because I'm a robot. But I don't know. It really
It's
just
a
hit me like a ton of
story
bricks.
for
Like
the
I was like,
kids.
you know, I held it under
True.
control. What are you saying?
You said.
Oh, you were
because
singing
you
I'm a
sang
Robot lyrics?
Robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, here's a story for the kids.
Yes.
Get it?
No,
Yeah.
I don't fucking get it.
Hesher, 5 out of 5 stars.
5 out of 5 stars for me.
6 out of 5 stars.
I highly recommend this film. I think
I
it's
do too.
amazingly a great movie. And I hope everyone sees. I think I covered all the major points
I
without
think-
spoiling it that I wanted to say.
The one thing that I will have to say about this movie, this is my kind of my final word on the film.
Phil's final word.
Not only did I really love it in its entirety, and there's things that I take out of context and now run around and quote all the time, but I'm at 27 years old, proud to say I've never once purchased a Metallica album. I've never once owned a Metallica T-shirt, and have willfully
Why?
and thoroughly and enjoyably hated that band for years. It was just never my thing. It seemed way too straightforward and boring for my taste. However, there is a rare exception, and through the movie Hesher, I have acquired a Metallica song that I never heard before the movie, and I would say is probably in my now top 10 favorite songs, and that song
Top
is,
10 favorite songs?
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
It's as strange as if I had said that I had a Bruce Springsteen song that I liked. But, I mean, Metallica was in the top 3 bands I had personally hated forever.
Wow.
And the song Motor Breath, thanks to the movie Hesher, is now in my top 10 favorites. And I don't know if it's because of the context of the film or the song just being that I'd never heard it and it's actually a good song. but I don't know. There was something about it, and it made me like it. So
So basically, this movie made you like Metallica.
a little bit.
All right.
A little bit.
One song that went in your top 10 of all-time favorite songs. What else is on this list for?
Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. Human Cannonball by the Butthole Surfers. Tiny King of Jews by Big Black.
Is this in any particular
Hamburger
order?
Martyr by Killdozer. No particular order.
Oh, okay.
What other? How many was that?
You know you have glitter next to your eye.
You know,
It's really,
you know,
it's really mystifying, right?
you have a fuck going to yourself because I'm a little monster and my mother is announcing a media blackout. So if I wear glitter, motherfuck, I'll wear it.
Oh, wait.
Pride.
Oh, is that Lady Gaga fans? Is that
Yeah,
what
you
you're
also
saying?
have glitter on your face too. And I
Oh
think
man,
it's
we
because
must
I
have
made out with you.
Yeah, that must have been what happened. That doesn't really go with Metallica or Hesher or anything like that. But
Side note. Side note.
Yeah.
Dudes that are now talking about Metallica wearing glitter.
Well, speaking of glitter, I mean, I guess Hesher pretty much did for you for Metallica what glitter did for me and Mariah Carey.
it makes you love Mariah Carey.
Oh,
She's so
God,
glitter.
so much, so much.
Yeah. I like that movie as much as Geely. Have you guys watched?
I haven't watched Julia. I got about
Oh, it's
10 minutes
beautiful.
into glitter,
Oh,
and that
no,
was the
well,
best 10 minutes.
We watched Geely. We watched like 10 minutes of it
We
when
did?
we were recording the Stop King James album,
Wow.
I
and
don't
we
remember
turned
that
it
at all.
off.
I turned it off.
We literally couldn't stand it.
I watched.
I don't remember
I watched Geely about 10 minutes before I came here for the recording.
Man, I thought it was a punchline.
Why would there be a punchline for that?
I don't know.
I'm literally telling you that I watched it.
Cool, totally
It's
cool.
a daily event for Phil.
Oh, every day.
It's been every other since I started work.
All right. Well, I have another movie I want to bring up,
No, you
Okay.
don't.
and we do have someone in the peanut gallery over here that might want to hop on if you've seen this film. You should just hop on anyway. We have a guest here. Let's get a microphone for. All right, so we have a guest that has joined us. It is Jess from Gorgeous and Gory.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, welcome to the Even James Has a Podcast.
Thank you.
So you're jumping into this segment here because you just happened to show up and we're chatting about films.
I know, but I don't know what the movie is, so I don't know.
Neither of those dudes either.
I don't know.
Oh,
We don't know what's up.
surprise
Yeah.
movie.
James has got us like a worm on a fish hook,
Yeah.
dangling the suspense.
Tell us.
All right. So have any of you guys seen the film Birdemic?
No.
Shock and Terror.
No.
I know of the movie, but I've never seen it.
No.
Great
It's like
movie
it's
to
like
pick to talk about, pal.
It's like a made for sci-fi movie, right?
No.
No. Okay.
It did air on Sci-Fi for some asinine reason. But all right. Okay. And we're giving spoiler-free reviews of the movie, so I guess I'm going to be the one that's going to be carrying the thing. First of all, watch it right away.
No.
Yes.
Can we take a break and watch it right now?
Yeah,
Sure.
I can't hear you. No, we can't take a break, Jess. Sorry. We're live.
Well, then
I was just trying to follow instructions.
No, okay, we're getting watch right
This
now.
guy.
All right. A lot of people like to say, this is the worst movie ever made, blah, blah. A lot of people say Planet Knife from Outer Spaces. That's obviously bullshit.
Catwoman.
Some people say Catwoman,
Terminator Salvation.
all this shit.
I've never
but-
seen all this shit.
All this shit is. People say that's the worst one, but this probably is it, man. This probably is the worst movie.
It's bold statements.
Yeah, I know, and you know what? I'm not coming to you guys saying bullshit. Like I'll back it up.
Well, you just said bullshit, so
All right. Okay. Come on. Give him the floor. Back it up.
All right. Okay. First of all, this is the worst sounding movie I've ever heard in my entire life. I can't even. Like every shot sounds like one shot sounds like it's in a quiet hall. Other one sounds like it's in an air, like a runway of an airport, and like a jet's flying over them. Every single angle is just in a sentence. It'll keep going. It is the worst sounding movie. I
what
can't
James
believe.
is trying to say is that it sounds exactly like this and exchange and this.
No, that sounds way better than
Wow.
this. I could say it's horrible.
Is this an Asylum Media presentation? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Basically,
For
here's the gist of this. This guy made this movie. You know, he didn't know what he was doing, but he took it to Sundance, and he didn't get accepted, but he drove around in a van with dead birds attached to it.
Oh my god.
I think they're fake. I don't mean to. I doubt that they might. I don't know. Because let me tell you,
I'm interested.
spoiler alert, the birds that are in the film are not actually birds, but are CG birds that have about 3 different physicians of animation. So that is a spoiler that I'm giving you guys. So I doubt he actually took real birds, but I guess he drove around with fake birds that were all bloodied around his car, and
Nice.
that's how he got a distribution deal, which somehow led this movie being on Sci-Fi. That's why it did air on Sci-Fi, and that's all I knew about it going in. And I'm just like, how the hell? I mean, I know Sci-Fi has really low standards of quality, but at least production value was there. So this is tough, guys, because I'm trying to keep spoiler free, but it is just, I loved it. Have you ever seen the movie The Room? I know these
Yes.
two have.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's familiar with The Room. Okay. I've watched that movie a lot, and all the joy. It's still fun to watch, but this will fulfill that void.
Really?
Like,
Ah.
if you go to the IMDb page, a very common thing says that this movie makes The Room look like a masterpiece.
Wow, that's
It wasn't?
No, I did. Great movie.
Now
Well, we'll have to check it out. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it'd be different if you guys saw it, I guess.
Come back next week and chat about it.
Yeah, let's do that.
yeah.
Probably. Well, before we get out of this movie segment, is there you guys had any flicks you want to tell our listeners about that are spoiler free
Wow. Well,
that you've seen in the past month, not like your all-time
well,
favorite movies?
Can we mention a few things for people to look forward to that haven't been released yet that I'm pretty psyched about?
No. Yes.
Yeah, I guess so. Man.
Has anybody here heard about a film called VHS that
No.
is
Yeah. Psyched about it.
What's
Okay.
up with this?
VHS is a movie that is 5 short segments of what are supposed to be found footage, kind of like
Okay.
Blair Witch Project type of thing, you know. But there's 5 directors, one per segment. Ty West is one of the directors. Did House of the Devil and
Oh, that was the movie that came out on VHS, right?
Yeah, they did do a special edition
Yeah.
VHS of it. Yeah. He did the Innkeepers that is coming out or just
Right.
came out, which is
Yeah,
supposed to be really good.
The Innkeepers. So you know he's building up some cred in the horror thing.
He did The Roost,
Right.
and he did Cabin Fever 2,
Yeah.
which
Oh my
he wanted
God.
to take his name off of.
Yeah.
Because, whatever.
Which I watched and it was bad, but it wasn't as bad as I had expected.
Yeah.
But, no sidebars here. So anyway,
I don't remember what even happened in that.
it happens at a
High school prom,
Yeah.
water is infected.
Fat girl in a pool.
Don't remember it.
Pool water gets infected.
All I remember is that
blah, blah, blah.
at the beginning of the movie, it's supposed to be somebody that was in the first movie that was played by another actor, and it was really horrible, like infected makeup on his face. That's all I remember about the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But, so, look forward to VHS, horror
Okay.
anthology.
Yeah, it was at Sundance. It got really good reviews.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
It
You got
seems
me.
to be pretty exciting. And here's the other thing. The reason it's called VHS is that aesthetically, not all of them, but most of them are supposed to look or have been shot on actual VHS tape. And from all accounts, it's supposed to be very spooky. So
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Well, you know what makes my dick hard? VHS tapes.
Mark, for those that don't listen all the time or don't know, and
Well, who doesn't listen all the time?
me.
Phil doesn't.
Oh,
We've
yeah,
already
that's true.
established that Phil doesn't listen to the show.
Yeah, I hate to hear my own voice.
Did you hear our anniversary show?
Nope.
Oh,
Because he's not mad at me.
Matt mentioned it, and I don't want to be mad at you. I haven't listened to it yet. But when I listen to it, I'll just probably punch you in the dick or something. So look forward to that.
No, it's like nothing I would not say to you in real life, which is just like, fuck Phil, he's not here.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
You know, which is pretty much what I say when you're not around, always.
I get a feeling you're downplaying it, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, you did tell the story about in 3rd grade when you peed your pants in front of that girl that you liked.
Oh, for real? Oh, man. Well, no, I had gotten some bad information. Somebody had whispered in my ear, girls like it when you pee in your pants in front of them. So I had tried to impress her by doing
that was
this.
a bad intel there, huh?
You know, they could have just told me to get roses or sunflower or whatever the fuck.
Right.
I don't know how romance works.
At least they had said in front, not on them.
Yeah.
That would have been worse.
Yeah, that would have been worse. I could see that being worse.
Depends.
Then you would have been kicked out of school. You would have been put in like one of the bad kids' schools, and then like your whole life would be fucked up.
Yeah. And
You know.
instead of this, like...
Oh, that's what would have fucked up my life?
instead of this sweet life that you have right now.
I know. Like, guys, let's not get into my jet setting and, party hopping thing here.
I know. I'm always like, dude, can I swim in one of your pools? And you're like, no, my pools are in use. Like, you have 5 of them.
I know, and they're all full of my money. So, and you can't Scrooge McDuck with me.
Oh, man.
See, and you wonder why I badmouth you when you're not here.
Hey, it's not your body that you sold to get 5 pools full of money. You don't know what I had to do in Singapore, pal.
Yeah, I know. But I thought we weren't going to talk about your dark years.
We're not.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward. Oh no, we're not even talking about that. I saw 50-50. I thought that was good. And
oh yeah, so we're keeping with Joseph Levitt Green here today.
Joseph Levitt Green, yes. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Seth Rogen in 50-50. Loved that. That was good. It was good if not depressing.
Yeah, I liked 50-50.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either yet.
It looked depressing.
It was good.
Yeah.
Well,
it's sad.
It is sad.
It's sad,
but
but
sometimes you got to see sad shit.
It's also really funny. It's kind of 2 movies at once.
A sad movie and a funny movie.
Yeah, which I liked. Some people didn't like that it was 2 different movies at once, but I liked it.
But that's life, isn't it? It's sad
Exactly.
and funny.
Exactly.
And I love Angelica Houston. I think Angelica Houston is one of the best actresses of our time.
Yeah.
I think she's top-notch in everything that she plays. I don't know why she doesn't win an Oscar every year.
That's a good question.
I mean, who won this year again? The fucking
I was right.
remember.
Oscars
Glenn
happened.
Close or either way, right away I'm like, come on.
Yeah. What's her name?
Who was it? It is. I did do an
Old
Oscar
What's It
episode,
Tits.
and I don't remember, but Old What's Her Tits won this year.
Cruella DeVille.
Cruella
It was
DeVille.
Glenn Close?
Oh no, then not Cruella DeVille.
That was Cruella DeVille.
Fucking no. Julia Child.
Oh my God! What the fuck is her name?
Meryl
Meryl
Streep.
Streep. Yes.
There you go.
Fuck Meryl Streep. It's all about Angelica Houston.
What movie did she win for?
She won for The Iron Lady, where she played Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, well.
Boring.
Exactly.
Fucking Angelica Houston was in 50-50.
You know what movie I want to see? I want to see Angelica Houston playing Margaret Thatcher versus a whole bunch of motherfucking zombies. That's a movie I would watch about
I would
Margaret
totally watch
Thatcher.
that.
Right?
Totally.
I don't know, man.
That seems like amazing.
Sounds like a Doctor Who episode,
Kinda.
but maybe not zombies, maybe robots.
Yeah. That's more like versus the dialects or something.
Yeah. But
Can we have Wes Anderson direct it? Because I love all the movies that she's
oh
in.
yeah,
If
that's
that
oh.
would be
If we're gonna talk about a movie that looking
Uh,
forward to, the new Wes Anderson movie
Yeah, that's
looks
good.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
That does look good.
Yeah.
Did anybody here see Fabulous Mr. Fox?
Yes,
I did.
Fantastic Mr. Fox. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
that
that.
one. Yeah. That's what
That
I
was
said.
the
I
gay
said
one.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Fabulous.
Fabulous Mr. Fox was the gay XXX porn parody.
Don't ask how I saw
Fabulous
that.
Mr.
Okay.
The Fabulous. No, that was good. I liked the Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Very good.
That was good.
Oh man, so all these movies,
All these movies.
so good.
All these movies are
We
good.
love them.
Yo, okay.
All of them.
Well, actually, before I go, let me tell you, I did see Jeff, Who Lives at Home, this past weekend,
How
Oh
was
yeah,
it?
yeah.
and it was fucking awesome. I loved it.
I want to see that.
You should definitely see it right now.
Definitely?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to go right now and come back,
Can
it's
we
cool.
do that?
I mean, would you say it was it better than Cyrus?
It was equally as awesome as Cyrus. That is exactly the opinion that I had.
Okay.
It had everything that I loved about Cyrus, except different actors
Okay.
that
I'm
delivered.
meaning to watch that because I borrowed it from. Mark.
Yes. Cyrus is great,
I still
and
haven't seen it.
you should watch it. You should pet Mark when you watch it.
I pet Mark. This is love strokes.
You
This
should
is
love stroke
funny.
him while you watch it.
It's quite a romantic podcast. I
Yeah,
have to
we
say.
well, you know, so many podcasts don't know what romance is. So we
Right.
should-
I
little
mean,
make out action, a little stroking.
You know.
well,
It's pretty
well,
nice.
yeah, you know.
And it's kind of incestuous because I count these guys as brothers.
Sweet.
So
Yeah.
we're trying to ride that, you know,
Yeah.
Keep it in the
It's
family.
it's a family podcast.
Bobby Christina
Yeah.
Houston thing.
It's definitely a
trying
family.
We're trying to fit into that shock vein now.
Did Bobby Brown have intimate affair with his daughter? Is that what you're saying?
No. He
With
named.
her- she's with her brother.
Yeah, her adopted brother.
She's marrying her brother.
Oh,
But he did also do
I didn't hear
something
about this.
equally as terrible and name his baby daughter Bobby after himself.
Yeah,
right. That was pretty cool.
That's
That's pretty cool. I
Well,
like
it's
it.
like George Foreman naming all his boys George, and I think his girls are named George too.
well,
And the
that's
dog's
because
named
George
George.
Foreman's fucking retarded, and he can't remember any other name. And every time he had a kid, he thought it was his first kid. My first baby's gonna be named George. Mr. Foreman, this is your 8th kid.
He took a
My
lot of
first
hints.
baby's gonna be
Yeah.
named George.
Every time he had a new baby, he thought it was a VHS copy of Sinbad's vehicle, First Kid.
You know,
My favorite.
you know what I don't hear you say enough is Sinbad's vehicle. I need to hear that a lot more in my life overall.
Yeah. I've actually for the past week have been inundated with Sinbad. You know,
Sure.
yeah. You know, me and the new girlfriend have been. You know, it's like, you know, what do you like? What do you like? Let's show you this thing that I like.
Okay.
This movie that I
Talk
like. This
about
music
his
that I like.
So your girl's into
So,
Sinbad?
I know. So she loves she loves Sinbad.
That is wow, dude. That
Yeah.
is fucking
Has she-
awesome.
So she brought over her VHS tape from when she was a kid of Sinbad's like HBO stand-up
Are
special.
you fucking kidding me?
I know. I was watching it and I was like, as we're watching it, I'm like, this is exactly the kind of comedy that James likes. Like,
Have you seen The Meteor Man?
I don't know if she's seen Meteor Man, but she brought over First Kid to watch. She had never seen House Guest, so I played her.
Oh,
We watched
dude,
House Guest
that is-
together.
That's a
fuck.
great Sinbad
Romance.
performance.
Sinbad
Yeah.
romance.
Yeah, I mean, I might.
And
Dude,
like, here's the thing.
it might be
doesn't-
romance between me and
it's
your
not
new
even- it's not
girlfriend,
even-
man.
It's not even like she loves Sinbad from like
Ashley,
you know
my
the
girlfriend,
early
my
'90s.
girlfriend.
Yeah, just keep talking. It's not even like she has Sinbad's new stand-up special of DVR'd, and
Right.
she watches that too. So
Oh,
it's
she's
not
still
like
on board, yeah.
she's on the Sinbad train for life.
Wow.
Well, that was
It's
an awesome
admirable.
story.
So she
I know.
knows how to commit.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. I know.
If you can commit to Sinbad's career, you can commit to anything. Am I right? Am I right?
It's true. It's true. It's a very long and illustrious career.
Yeah. I mean, so loving me is not as hard.
Yeah, so I
It makes it pretty easy.
you is easy 'cause you're beautiful.
So what? So Phil, were you offering your girlfriend to me as well? Is that what was going on?
No. Hands to yourself, you damn dirty ape. No, my girlfriend and Mark's new girlfriend decided that they were going to get married, and on St. Patrick's Day, left the two of us standing in a corner by ourselves to go hold hands and
Right.
not be by us because they're too awesome for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phil's just excited because one of my girlfriends finally, you know, our girlfriends finally got along.
Wow.
Yeah, here's
That
what
is-
Ashley said. Here's how she determined that she liked her. They were talking, and they were talking about Doctor Who, and Ashley said, "Who's your favorite Doctor?" And she said, "Matt Smith." And Ashley said, "Mine too." And then they were talking about Batman, and Ashley said, "Who's your favorite Joker?" And Bree said, "Jack Nicholson." And Ashley said, "Mine too." And they said, "Let's get married." And now
Well.
they love each other.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that leaves you
So-
guys to get things
It's
going
the two
again.
of us.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
that's and this
Let the
is why with
stroking
the
commence.
love strokes.
So basically, what everybody, our whole lives of being best friends, has said was going to happen.
Yeah,
is-
yeah,
is
yeah.
taking shape. I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
nice.
it's-
That's nice.
I
Yeah.
can see the four of you moving into a house together,
Yeah.
and it's a TV show, and then
Right.
James
Yeah.
comes to visit.
Hey.
Shenanigans happen.
I'll be. I'll play
Right.
Sinbad in House
Exactly.
Guest. Yes. I'll pretend to be a vegetarian and then sneak out.
Oh, that's awesome! Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember about House Guest. He's like, he was pretending to be some doctor who was a vegetarian. So he's
Yeah.
like, I gotta get a Big Mac.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And then Phil Hartman finds that out. He's a closet McDonald's addict.
Oh, yeah,
and-
McDonald's plays a big role in that movie.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, it does. As a matter of fact, just like a lot of movies in the '90s, McDonald's was like really pushing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
McDonald's.
Richie Rich,
Yeah, Richie Rich.
Wow, I didn't see that one.
the McDonald's movie.
Have you ever seen Richie Rich?
I saw it back when it first came out,
Yeah.
which was a very long
Yeah,
time
let's
ago.
engage our guest.
Hi, I'm sorry we're three dorks who alienate the other person in the room. So,
I'm uncomfortable.
please don't be. We're really nice.
No, you are nice. I can tell.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's an act. So before we go, is there any movies you've seen recently that you want to talk to us about? Do you watch movies? You like them?
I do. I like them.
You like them?
Yeah.
You haven't watched any?
What's your favorite movie? Like all time.
All right. Well, seeing as how you're the Gorgeous and Gory, so what's your favorite zombie movie?
Okay, there we go.
Since you're a zombie.
That's got to be
thing.
harder than what's your favorite movie,
Yeah,
right?
it's hard.
No, that's not.
Okay.
I mean, there's only so many movies
Okay,
from
well,
zombies.
well, like, give us like 3 of your favorites then. Pick, or give us
So
a
on the
few
spot
movies.
right now. I gotta think about it. Let's see. What do I like?
We mentioned Wes Anderson before, so you like Wes Anderson
I like his
movies.
films, definitely.
Which
Oh,
Wes
bring it closer.
Anderson movie do you like the best?
Oh.
I mean,
I feel really on the spot. I can't pick like a favorite. Like I really like.
I know they
all
all
of his movies have a very particular feel to them.
agree. Yeah, I'm kind of a Rushmore guy, and Royal Tenenbaums. I think those are my two.
They're good
faves.
ones. They're
Yeah,
all
but
good.
then when you think of it, you forget about it, and you go, oh, but Life Aquatic
Life Aquatic
comes
yeah.
up from the rear, and then you're like, oh man, like,
Should you be hitting the sauce with a bun in the oven?
yeah, I'm part gay.
Yeah.
Be still, Cody.
Yes, be still
But the trailer for that is new movie looks good.
It does. I can't remember the name of it, but it looks really good.
Moonshine something.
Something.
Yeah. I saw it at the cinema, and I was like, I'm gonna see that movie.
And then he saw it, and it was interesting.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
it.
And then there's that American Express commercial that he directed. Fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie.
Here, before we wrap this up, this is something that I think I should bring up
Yeah.
because
What's
James
that?
will definitely have some sort of opinion. Have you seen the trailer for American Reunion?
Yes.
What are your feelings?
All right, I'm just gonna come out there and put this out on Front Street, right everything on the table. I'm a huge fan of the American Pie franchise.
Unabashedly.
Not just, the main characters, even the direct-to-DVD
Beta House,
spin-offs.
Naked Mile.
Yeah. These films are incredible. In fact, I would even go as far to say, was it Beta House? Was that what you just
It's one
said?
of them, yeah.
Yeah, that film. That film is actually really disgusting. like,
Wow.
I remember that I was watching it in my parents' living room, and my mom was walking around. Whenever that came out, 3 or 4 years ago, I don't remember. And I'm an adult; I can watch rated R movies. And the extent of how gross it was, I turned it off until my mom left. I couldn't even be in the same room. So, I mean, not in the gore. It's not gory at all, but I can relate it to like a trauma movie without gore is pretty much,
Okay.
it's pretty gross. So, anyways,
the penises stay unsevered.
yes, that's the only difference. I kept thinking that I'm like, this is like a trauma movie. I don't remember all the details of it because it was not recently. So, anyways, I love American Pie. I'm really excited about American Reunion. So, what's your question?
Well, I just wanted to know how you felt about it because I've heard, of course, on the internet, both bitching and
Bitching?
excitement. Yeah, I mean,
Who the fuck?
I guess there's a cult of people that, oh, what are they going to ruin the American Pie franchise?
Are you
which
fucking
I think
kidding
is
me?
Really, yeah.
Are you
no,
fucking
No,
I acknowledge
no.
that it's fucking brain dead and stupid. It's a fucking sequel. It's not like a fucking remake.
Hey, I'm not the bitcher. You don't.
I couldn't imagine anyone that would be bitching that there's a new American Pie movie. Either you don't want to see it or you do.
I know.
There's
I know.
plenty of movies that are coming out for me to bitch about.
But here's the thing, it could be good, but it could not be, and I am not as big a fan as you are. But I really don't have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be really funny though. Would be
I was.
it's American Reunion, but like Eugene Levy was the only holdout that wouldn't come to set.
Oh,
or
that would
something,
be
like, even though he
incredible.
was in like all of the
Yeah,
direct.
he was the only
Yes.
one that was in all the direct
Yeah.
sequels. I love Jennifer Coolidge. She is the original MILF.
Yeah.
Like that's where it came from. She started it.
Yeah.
There's also
She's
Mama
gonna end it.
Firefly,
And what flick was that?
A House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh,
And
yes, she
replaced
was.
the second- I forget what actress. But,
Yeah, it should have came back. What was wrong?
She wanted more money. Yeah.
She's great. I love her. All right, one last thing before we go. I just heard yesterday that they're making a new Ninja Turtles movie,
Yes.
and
Michael Bay is attached.
instead of them being mutated
Yep.
with secret ooze, they're fucking aliens.
Exactly. Horseshit. Me and Phil.
Have
were
you
talking
heard
this
about
yesterday.
this? Isn't
They're
you-
aliens.
that's the premise of the new.
How can you change the Ninja Turtle origin?
Exactly.
Like, why?
Horseshit.
Like, what is the point?
It makes them completely
Because it's Michael
unspecial.
Bay.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, okay, so they're just aliens. Like, there's a million other ones out there that are like
Because they
Ninja
don't
Turtles.
they don't want it to be taken politically, like against pollution.
That's
They're like,
actually a
oh,
good
we're gonna
point.
piss off the right. That's what it
That's
is,
a
Wow,
good point,
wow,
actually.
wow.
and it's bullshit. This is not okay with me.
No.
It is bullshit.
And why remake it? It was so good.
I know. Well,
I mean,
I could see an additional movie. Sure. I mean, it's one of those franchises that resurges every 10 years or so.
The kids need to know about this.
Exactly.
And,
That I get.
Right.
there's another version of the Turtles in a cartoon show on Nickelodeon. It either started or is starting soon, and because Nickelodeon's involved in that property now. But the thing about it is Michael Bay is producing this, which is why it's going to get twisted into some dark, dirty, retarded incarnation of its former self, I think. But one of the things about it is, okay, he's making a popular 80s, early 90s cartoon franchise into a big budget, super CGI feature, and now he's changing it around quite a bit and putting his own fingerprint on it. And oh, look, the major protagonists are coming from space. That sounds extremely similar to what he had done with, what were those movies? Transformers, which were also
Right.
based on a popular 80s, early 90s cartoon franchise, which he manipulated.
Right, which I will not talk about right now. We'll talk about Transformers another time, because that's a segment, episode upon itself for me to talk
I
about.
finally watched one of the Transformers movies, and I thought to myself, why am I watching one of the Transformers movies? And I sat through the whole fucking thing, and then I wanted to put a bullet in my head. Luckily, I
Right.
didn't.
I'm resisting talking about it. You keep talking about it.
I'm trying so hard to push the button, and you're saying, no. You're like the guy in Monster Squad, the werewolf in Monster Squad, like, please kill me!
I am like that guy in so many ways.
He says, "Lock me up."
Yeah. Lock me up!
I am that guy, actually. I model my life after that guy.
You fucking look familiar.
Yeah, I actually, that was me.
All right,
Which, by the way, scary
lock,
German
How about we
guy?
lock this one up?
Yeah, let's lock this episode up. And
And as we're talking about, as we're finishing this out, I would just like to say, real quick, last thing,
Another
thing.
10 minutes.
No, shut your fucking stupid hot dog hole. I would like to say rest in peace to Scary German Guy. The actor who played Scary German Guy in the Monster Squad died last week.
All right.
And
Really?
Rest in peace,
Yes.
scary German guy.
he knew something about monsters himself. So rest in peace, Scary German Dude.
rest in peace, scary German guy. Jess, are you going
Rest
to pay
in
respect?
peace, please.
All right,
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get out of here.
Silence! sorry. I just watched Eastbound and Down
Okay.
last night.
Oh, okay, didn't see this week's yet.
Just kidding.
All right, so let's get out of here. Let's have a roll call out, huh?
All right. Well, my name's Mark.
I used to be Phill.
I'm Jess.
And I'm James, and we're out of here.
Fuck you.
Later.
Okay, Lunchbox, let's try this again.
Even James has a podcast.
Amazing.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now.
And dude, don't forget your helmet.
That was splendid. That was. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So that's going to wrap up this week. This week's episode, or this episode, or if you listen to this all in a row, or I don't know. But that's the end of it. Whatever. 47. Episode 47. That's a wrap. That's annoying. Yo, son. Check it out. I'm on Twitter. Me, personally. I'm on Twitter, and my Twitter handle is @JamesHCarter2. Follow me, son and daughter, or any other person listening. If you want to send us an email, do it. Write to us, jamespodcast@gmail.com. Check out our website, and our Facebook, and our YouTube, and our Vimeo. And check out iTunes, where you can subscribe and review us. And also, we're on Stitcher. You know it. I told you before. Did you forget already? We're totally on Stitcher, which is a application for your smart telephone, in case that wasn't clear the first time I mentioned it. So, like I said, I'm going to get out of here. The Gorgeous and Gory podcast is coming soon. I'll definitely let you guys know when that shit's going to drop. So just get ready for that. So a special thank you to Jim from Roxy and Dukes for letting us chill in the VIP lounge. You know what I'm saying, you guys? Thanks for Jess for swinging by, and thank you for listening. Next week, there won't be a show if you listen to this in real time. We're taking a week off. Don't worry, I'll be back the week after that. So don't feel like you're like, where's the show next week? We're just not happening next week. It happens. Sorry, guys, but we'll be back the week after, and the week after that, So keep one foot in the gutter and the other one in the grave. Later.